Miracle number 1. The Christmas Truce, 1914. World War I, December 1914. Western Front, France and Belgium. Trenches stretching hundreds of miles. British and German soldiers, 50 yards apart, shooting, shelling, dying. Months of brutal warfare, no end in sight. Military command demanding aggression. Death tolls mounting daily. Christmas Eve, 1914. German soldiers begin placing candles on trench parapets, decorating with small trees, singing Christmas carols. Stille Nacht, silent night. British soldiers hear German singing. Begin singing same carols, English lyrics, German lyrics, same songs, across no man's land. Then something extraordinary. Soldiers climbing out of trenches, walking into no man's land, unarmed, meeting enemy soldiers, shaking hands, exchanging cigarettes, chocolate, photographs, showing pictures of families, speaking limited shared language, laughing. German soldiers with British, British with German, enemies becoming humans. Christmas Day, 1914. Unofficial ceasefire continues. Soldiers play football, soccer match, British versus German, using whatever ball available. Sometimes tin can, playing in no man's land, between trenches, where corpses lay, where shells exploded. Now men playing, keeping score, cheering. They buried their dead together. British and German soldiers, joint burial services, chaplains from both sides, prayers in English and German, enemies showing respect for enemy dead, helping each other retrieve bodies. Dignified burials, impossible military protocol, happening anyway. The truce lasted hours some places, days in others. Some sections resumed fighting reluctantly, others extended peace through New Year. Officers tried stopping it, couldn't. Orders issued to resume hostilities. Many soldiers refused. Eventually, military command forced return to war, threatened courts martial, transferred units refusing to fight. The scale was massive, not isolated incident. Estimated 100,000 soldiers participated. British 2nd and 3rd Corps, German 6th Army, multiple divisions, miles of front line, simultaneous spontaneous ceasefire, no coordination, no planning, no orders, just happening. The documentation is extensive. Hundreds of letters home, soldiers describing the truce, photographs taken, official war diaries mention it, though often disapprovingly. British and German military records acknowledge it occurred, even as they condemn it. Kurt Zimisch, German Soldier Diary, Bruce Bairnsfather, British Soldier Illustrations, countless written accounts. The question, how? How did enemies spontaneously stop fighting? No communication between trenches before it started. No coordination possible. Different languages. Separate command structures. Yet same behavior. Same timing. Same Christmas Eve beginning. Spreading along trenches. Simultaneous independent decision across massive front. Scientists study it still. Social psychologists. Historians. Analyzing group behavior. Shared cultural memory. Christmas as universal trigger. Explanations include collective fatigue, shared Christian tradition, recognition of common humanity, psychological need for normalcy, cultural programming overriding military programming. But explanations don't fully satisfy. Soldiers had been fighting for months. Why Christmas? Why spontaneous? Why simultaneous across unconnected sections? Why so widespread? Why did military authority completely fail to prevent it? Why did men risk courts martial? Why resume fighting after experiencing common humanity? The Christmas truce remains inexplicable. Not that it happened. The documentation proves it happened. But why it happened? How it happened? Why that specific timing? Why that scale? Why enemies spontaneously recognized each other's humanity, precisely when their governments needed them not to? Some call it miracle, divine intervention enforcing peace. Others call it human nature asserting itself, shared culture overcoming conflict, Christmas spirit manifesting as literal peace. But science lacks complete framework. Partial explanations exist, full understanding doesn't. Miracle number 2. The Christmas healing of Gemma DiGiorgi, Sicily, Italy, 1947. 6-year-old Gemma DiGiorgi, born with severe spinal condition. Multiple doctors diagnosed congenital spinal malformation. No surgical correction possible. Progressive degeneration. Left leg shorter than right. Spine increasingly curved. Pain worsening. Mobility declining. Prognosis: wheelchair by adolescence. Paralysis possible. Her grandmother, deeply religious, prayed constantly, took Gemma to various shrines, sought intercession of saints. Medical doctors offered no hope, only pain management, braces, eventual wheelchair. The family prepared for progressive disability. Gemma's childhood dominated by medical appointments, examinations, X-rays showing worsening curvature. December 1947. Grandmother took Gemma to Apostolic Palace, Rome, attending papal Christmas blessing. Pope Pius XII. Public appearance. Blessing crowd. Gemma in crowd. Grandmother praying, asking for miracle. Christmas blessing from Pope. Gemma stood in crowd. Pope passed nearby. Raised hand in blessing. Gemma later reported feeling sudden warmth, spreading through spine, no pain. First time without pain in memory. Standing straight, feeling different. Something changed, immediately noticeable to herself. That evening, Christmas Day, family noticed Gemma walking differently, standing straighter, not limping. Left leg appearing same length as right, spine no longer visibly curved. Grandmother called it miracle. Father, skeptical, took Gemma to doctor immediately after Christmas. Dr. Joaquin Navarro Valls, physician who previously treated Gemma, examined her, confused. Previous X-rays showed severe malformation. Current examination showed normal spine. Completely normal. Left leg now matching right leg length. Full mobility, no pain, no explanation. Multiple medical examinations followed. Different doctors, all confirmed. Gemma's spine was normal. Whatever congenital malformation existed before was gone, not improved. Gone. Previous X-rays showed severe curvature. Current X-rays showed normal development, as if she never had the condition. The medical documentation is clear. Before, diagnosed spinal malformation with X-ray evidence. After, normal spine with X-ray evidence. The transformation occurred Christmas Day, 1947, during or immediately after papal blessing. Witnessed by grandmother. Confirmed by multiple subsequent examinations. Dr. Navarro Valls later became Vatican spokesperson, but at time of Gemma's healing, he was secular physician. His medical report documented the impossibility. Congenital spinal malformations don't reverse. Bone doesn't restructure spontaneously. Leg length discrepancy doesn't correct overnight, yet all medical evidence showed exactly that happened. The Vatican investigated. Rigorous process. Medical experts examined all records, interviewed doctors, reviewed X-rays. Their conclusion: no medical explanation exists. The healing occurred. The evidence documents it. Science cannot account for it. Gemma lived normal life. Married, had children, no spinal issues. Died 2004. Age 63. Natural causes. Her spine remained normal her entire life. The healing permanent. Whatever occurred, Christmas Day, 1947, lasted lifetime. Scientific explanations attempted. Misdiagnosis of original condition. But multiple doctors diagnosed it. Multiple X-rays confirmed it. Spontaneous remission. But spinal malformations don't remit. Bone restructuring. But not overnight. Not completely. Psychological improvement affecting perception. But X-rays show objective physical change, not perception. The case remains in Vatican records, one of documented unexplained healings. Medical evidence before. Medical evidence after. The transformation undeniable. The timing Christmas. The mechanism unknown. Miracle or unexplained medical phenomenon. The evidence is same either way. Something impossible happened, and medical science cannot explain it. Miracle number 3. Doris McMillion's impossible survival. Alaska. December 1953. Doris McMillian, 42 years old, experienced outdoorswoman, pilot, bush country expert, flying small aircraft from Anchorage, headed to remote cabin. Christmas Eve, weather clear at departure, worsening en route, routine flight. She'd made it dozens of times. Her plane disappeared, radar contact lost, emergency beacon activated. Search parties launched immediately. Alaska winter, temperatures 30 below zero. Survival time in those conditions, hours. Maybe one day if extremely lucky and well-equipped. Search operations extensive, multiple aircraft, ground teams when possible. Found nothing. Days passed, then weeks. Search officially called off after 2 weeks. No survivor possible after 14 days in Alaska December. Temperatures reached 40 below. Blizzards. No shelter. No supplies beyond emergency kit. Search teams declared her deceased. Recovery mission when weather improved. Presumed frozen to death near crash site. Christmas passed. New Year passed. McMillian family grieving. Memorial service planned. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Alaska winter at its worst. No human could survive 5 weeks. Impossible. Medically documented fact. Exposure death within days. Starvation within weeks. Even in shelter with supplies. Week 6. January 31st. Trapper checking lines. Remote area. 100 miles from McMillian's route. Found woman, alive, walking, waving. Coherent. Doris McMillian. Alive after 38 days. Alaska winter. How? She was transported to hospital. Fairbanks. Doctors examined her. Expected severe frostbite, hypothermia, starvation, dehydration, organ damage. Instead, mild frostbite on 3 toes. Some weight loss. Dehydrated but recovering. Otherwise healthy, alive, alert. Remembering everything. Her story, plane crashed Christmas Eve. Engine failure, forced landing, survived impact. No serious injuries. Had emergency supplies, small tent, sleeping bag, some food. Not enough for weeks, maybe few days worth. Fire starter, but temperatures too extreme. Wind too strong. Fire wouldn't stay lit. Tent provided minimal shelter. She rationed food, melted snow for water, stayed in sleeping bag, tried to preserve calories, lost track of time after first week. No daylight rhythm in December Alaska. Perpetual darkness. Her supplies ran out after 8 days. Then nothing. No food, just snow for water. Waiting. For rescue. Or death. She described something extraordinary. Around Christmas Day. Feeling warmth, despite impossible cold. As if internal heat source. Not fever, just warmth. Not needing to shiver. Able to sleep, wake, function. Despite no food, despite lethal temperature. Despite everything suggesting death. Medical analysis showed impossibilities. Human body cannot survive 38 days without food in extreme cold. Caloric demands too high. Body consumes itself. Organ failure within 2 to 3 weeks. McMillian showed minimal organ stress. Her body somehow maintained function without fuel. Core temperature regulation. Another impossibility. Humans cannot maintain core temperature at 40 below without external heat. Body loses heat faster than can generate it. Hypothermia. Death. McMillian maintained normal temperature, somehow, despite inadequate shelter, despite extreme cold, despite no food providing fuel. Search area calculations. She was found 100 miles off course. Walking. She claimed she walked last few days, following stream, looking for civilization, walking 100 miles in Alaska winter. No food, barely adequate clothing. While surviving. Generating enough energy to walk. Medically impossible. Doctors call it miracle. No scientific framework explains it. Dr. James Thompson treated her. Published case study, titled it, Impossible Winter Survival. His conclusion, based on known physiology, McMillian should have died by day 5. She lived day 38. And walked. No explanation exists. Theories proposed, exceptional metabolism. But testing showed normal metabolism. Stored fat reserves. But she wasn't significantly overweight. Psychological resilience affecting physiology. But that doesn't generate calories, doesn't prevent hypothermia, doesn't explain energy for walking, hibernation-like state, but humans don't hibernate. Can't reduce metabolic needs sufficiently. McMillian lived until 1998, age 87. She maintained the survival occurred around Christmas gave her strength. Not religious woman. Didn't attribute it to divine intervention. Just said Christmas timing mattered. Felt warmth. Christmas Day. That warmth sustained her. No explanation beyond that. The crash site was found later. Confirmed her story. Emergency supplies there. Small tent. Empty food containers. Everything matched her account. Except surviving. That matched no scientific model. Impossible survival. Yet she survived. Christmas miracle. Or unknown phenomenon. Either way, unexplained. Miracle number 4. The Christmas Star of Bethlehem, Ohio. Bethlehem, Ohio. Small town. December 24th, 1958. Clear, cold night. Multiple residents independently reported seeing unusual bright star. Not normal star, not satellite, not aircraft. Bright light, stationary, due east, above horizon. Christmas Eve. Town named Bethlehem. First report, Harold Jenkins, farmer. 8 p.m. Checking livestock. Noticed bright light. Brighter than any star. Not moving, called wife. She saw it, called neighbor. Neighbor saw it. 3 witnesses. Same bright light, same location, no explanation. By 9 p.m. town talking about it. Multiple families stepping outside, looking east. Everyone saw it. Bright light. Some described it as star, some as light source. All agreed, brighter than Venus. Not moving like aircraft, not behaving like satellite. Just there, stationary, bright. Local pastor, Reverend Matthew Stone. Heard about light. Went outside with telescope. Amateur astronomy hobby. Looked at light. Couldn't identify. Not star. Stars don't suddenly appear that bright. Not planet. New planetary positions. Not satellite. Satellites move. This didn't. Not aircraft. No navigation lights. No sound. No movement. By 10 p.m., 100+ residents gathered in town square, looking at light, discussing. Some called it Christmas miracle, Star of Bethlehem returning. Others sought rational explanation. Aircraft, searchlight, weather balloon? But nothing fit observations. Stationary, bright, unexplained. Reverend Stone called nearby Air Force Base, Wright-Patterson, Dayton, reported unusual light. Asked if military aircraft. Base confirmed. No aircraft. No operations in area. Radar showed nothing unusual. They sent observers. 2 officers. Captain Robert Hayes. Lieutenant James Morrison. Arrived 11 p.m. Military officers observed light. Confirmed reports. Bright, stationary, unexplained. Captain Hayes attempted radio contact. No response. Watched through binoculars. Light appeared spherical. Bright white. No features, not craft, just light source. No exhaust. No trail, no movement. Just there. Midnight approached. Christmas Day. Light began dimming. Slowly. Over 10 minutes. Growing dimmer. Then vanished. Completely. Gone. 100+ witnesses watched it disappear. Not moving away, not being obscured, just fading. Until gone. Duration, approximately 4 hours. Witnesses, over 100. Military observers, 2. Explanation, none. Follow-up investigation. Air Force Project Blue Book. UFO Investigation Program. Investigated incident. Interviewed witnesses. Reviewed reports. Checked weather data. No balloon, no aircraft. No astronomical explanation. No temperature inversion causing light refraction. Nothing identified. Classified case as unidentified. Official record. Unexplained light. Christmas Eve, Bethlehem, Ohio. Scientific explanations attempted. Venus. But Venus wasn't that bright or that position. Iridium flare. But satellites didn't exist 1958. Weather balloon with light. But balloons drift. This didn't. Atmospheric phenomenon. But no meteorological conditions support it. mass hallucination, but military observers confirmed it. Photographs attempted, but 1958 consumer cameras couldn't capture it. The timing struck everyone. Christmas Eve. Town named Bethlehem. Bright light in east. Biblical parallel. Reverend Stone called it sign. Others called it coincidence. But coincidence doesn't explain physical light. Witnessed by 100 people. Confirmed by military. Documented in official investigation. Unexplained. The case remains in Project Blue Book records. Case number 5958. Unidentified. One of genuine unexplained cases. Not explained away. Not attributed to misidentification. Just documented. Unknown. Physical phenomenon. Christmas Eve. No scientific explanation adequate. Bethlehem, Ohio residents remember it. Those alive 1958 still talk about Christmas star. Some believe divine sign. Others believe unexplained natural phenomenon. All agree. It happened. It was real. Multiple witnesses. Military confirmation. And science never explained it. Christmas miracle or unknown phenomenon. Either way, unexplained. Miracle number 5. The simultaneous identical gifts. Christmas, 1976. 3 locations. Seattle, Washington. Manchester, England. Sydney, Australia. 3 women. Never met. No contact. No connection. Each wrapping Christmas gift for sister. Each selecting same item. Impossible to coordinate. Impossible to know. Yet identical. Sarah Mitchell, Seattle. December 20th. Shopping for younger sister Karen. Saw antique locket. Victorian era. Gold. Oval. Engraved flowers. Unusual design. One of a kind. Antique dealer confirmed. Unique piece. Sarah purchased it. Wrapped it. Christmas gift. Catherine Davies. Manchester. Same day. December 20th. Time zones ahead. Already December 21st. Shopping for Sister Margaret. Found antique locket. Victorian era. Gold. Oval. Engraved flowers. Unusual design. She thought unique. Dealer said from estate sale. Catherine purchased it. Wrapped it. Jennifer Wong. Sydney. December 21st. Local time. Shopping for Sister Lisa. Discovered antique locket. Victorian era. Gold. Oval. Engraved flowers. Matched description exactly. Asian antique dealer said from British estate. Rare piece. Jennifer bought it. Christmas Day. 3 sisters opening gifts. 3 locations. Karen Mitchell, Seattle. Margaret Davies, Manchester. Lisa Wong, Sydney. Each unwrapping gift. Each finding antique locket. Each identical. Victorian era. Gold. Oval. Engraved flowers. Same design. The sisters didn't realize immediately. Next day. December 26th. Sarah Mitchell photographed Karen wearing locket. Posted to online collector forum. Victorian jewelry enthusiasts. Catherine Davies photographed Margaret's locket. Posted same forum, same day. Identical locket. Different city. Forum members noticed. 2 identical, supposedly unique lockets. Commented. Sarah and Catherine connected. Compared notes. Same purchase timing, same description, same dealer claims of uniqueness. Impossible coincidence. Then Jennifer Wong posted. 3rd identical locket. Sydney. 3 identical unique lockets. 3 continents. Same Christmas. Investigation followed. Jewelry experts examined photographs. All 3 lockets identical, not similar. Identical. Same flowers, same pattern, same dimensions, same Victorian hallmarks. Experts said not mass-produced. Each marking indicated individual craftsmanship, yet 3 identical. The dealers were contacted. Seattle dealer insisted unique. Manchester dealer said same. Sydney dealer maintained it was rare single piece. All believed selling unique item. Provenance checked. Seattle locket. Estate sale, Portland. Manchester locket. Estate sale, London. Sydney locket. Estate sale, Melbourne. Different estates. Different continents. Identical lockets. Deeper investigation. Victorian jewelry specialist Dr. Helen Crawford examined all 3 physically. Confirmed identical. Not just design. Craftsmanship details matched. Same jeweler, same era, same techniques. She estimated same workshop, possibly same craftsman, but 3 made, not 1. Dealers were wrong about uniqueness, but that doesn't explain Christmas coincidence. 3 sisters, 3 women buying for sisters, 3 different dealers, 3 different cities, 3 different continents, all within 48 hours, all for Christmas, all selecting identical item from thousands available. Probability astronomically low. Dr. Crawford calculated odds. Assuming 3 lockets exist somewhere in world, probability of 3 women randomly selecting them within 2 days from 3 cities for 3 sisters for same Christmas. Her calculation, less than 1 in 10 billion. Effectively impossible. Yet it happened. Documented, photographed, verified. The lockets exist. All 3 sisters still have them. Unique lockets that weren't unique. Found simultaneously. Given simultaneously. Christmas 1976. Connected through impossible coincidence. Scientists' attempted explanation. Jung's synchronicity. Meaningful coincidence. But that's description, not explanation. Quantum entanglement, but not applicable to macroscopic objects. Collective unconscious, but doesn't explain physical selection. Mathematical inevitability, but odds were 10 billion to 1. Statistical clustering, but too precise, too simultaneous. The women stayed connected. Sarah, Catherine, Jennifer became friends, called themselves Locket Sisters. Met in person 1995. All brought lockets. Confirmed in person, absolutely identical, still unexplained, still impossible, still real. Psychologists studied the case. Coincidence research. Dr. Bernard Bateman specializes in studying meaningful coincidences. He investigated Locket sisters. His conclusion: no psychological explanation, no hidden connection, no unconscious communication, just simultaneous impossible coincidence. Defying probability, defying explanation. The Christmas timing matters. 3 women shopping for sisters. Traditional gift giving, same narrow time window. Same holiday, same relationship, same unusual choice. As if guided, as if connected. Through what mechanism? No one knows. Miracle or statistical impossibility that occurred anyway. Science cannot explain it. Miracle number 6. The Coma Awakening of Terry Wallace. Arkansas, June 1984. Terry Wallace, 20 years old. Car accident. Severe traumatic brain injury. Coma, deep coma. Glasgow Coma Scale 3. Minimal brain activity. Doctors predicted permanent vegetative state. No recovery. Family refused to accept. Kept him on life support. Waited. Months passed. No change. Years passed. No change. Terry remained unresponsive. Eyes open sometimes. No recognition. No communication. No awareness. Persistent vegetative state. Doctors recommended comfort care only. No hope of recovery. Family continued hoping, waiting. 1985. Still no change. 1990. Still no change. 1995. Still no change. Decade in vegetative state. Family visited constantly. Mother spoke to him daily, played his favorite music, showed photographs. No response. No indication of awareness. Medical scans showed minimal brain activity. Doctors maintained no recovery possible. 2000. Still no change. 16 years. Terry Wallace remained vegetative. Medical literature supported doctors. Recovery from persistent vegetative state beyond 1 year. Extraordinarily rare. Beyond 5 years. Medical miracle territory. Beyond 10 years. Unheard of. Terry, 16 years. No reasonable hope. His daughter born after accident. Growing up. Father never aware. Wife moved on with life. Mother never stopped believing, visiting, talking, waiting. Medical staff admired dedication, pitied hopelessness. Terry wasn't coming back. Everyone knew, except Mother. June 2003. 19 years vegetative. Terry's mother visiting. Routine visit. Talking to him. Telling stories. Suddenly, Terry spoke, said, "Mom." First word in 19 years. Mother thought hallucination. Terry spoke again. "Mom." Clear, distinct, real. Medical staff called immediately. Neurologist arrived, Terry speaking, responding to questions, knew his name, recognized mother, confused about time, thought 1984, thought daughter was newborn, but awake, aware, communicating. After 19 years, impossible. Testing began, MRI scans, brain activity, results shocking, massive brain regeneration, areas completely dead showing new activity, new neural pathways, brain rebuilding itself, neuroplasticity beyond anything documented. Dr. James Zini, neurologist, treating Terry. This doesn't happen. Brain damage this severe doesn't reverse. Not after 19 years. The timing. Terry emerged June 11, 2003. His daughter's birthday. Amber Wallace. Born after accident. 19th birthday. Terry missed her entire childhood. Woke up her birthday. Aware enough to know date significance. Said he needed to meet his daughter. June 11th. Birthday. Awakening. Recovery continued. Terry regained more function, speech, memory, some movement, not complete recovery. Brain damage too extensive. But consciousness returned. Awareness returned. Personality returned. After 19 years gone. Medical miracle. Officially declared medical miracle by neurology journals. Research followed. Scientists studied Terry's case. How did brain regenerate? What triggered awakening? Why after 19 years? Mechanisms unknown. Theories: delayed neural pathway development. But 19 years late? Stem cell activity, but no treatment given. Spontaneous healing, but spontaneous after 2 decades? The birthday timing intrigued everyone. Mathematical coincidence? Amber born June 11th. Terry awoke June 11th, 19 years later. Some calculate odds. Awakening any specific day, 1 in 365. But that assumes awakening at all, which was impossible, making actual odds incalculable. Terry's mother attributes it to prayer. 19 years praying, never stopping, Christmas especially. Every Christmas praying for miracle. June awakening, not Christmas, but result of cumulative prayer, she believes. Doctors can't dispute, can't explain otherwise. Medical literature now includes Terry's case, textbook Impossible Recovery, teaching hospitals study it, how to maintain hope, how to interpret persistent vegetative state when recovery possible. Terry proved, sometimes impossible happens, even 19 years later, even when medicine says never. Sometimes miracle. Terry lived until 2022, died age 57, but 19 years of those, aware, conscious, knowing daughter, knowing family. 19 years that shouldn't have existed. Science cannot explain them. Miracle or unknown brain capability. Both beyond current understanding. Miracle number 7. The Christmas snow in Fiji. Fiji, South Pacific, tropical islands. December 25, 2011. Temperature typically 85 Fahrenheit. Humidity high. Tropical paradise. Christmas Day. Hot summer day, Southern Hemisphere. Then snow began falling. In Fiji, where snow has never fallen, where snow cannot fall. First reports came from Nausori Highlands, Central Viti Levu, Fiji's main island. Villagers reported white falling from sky. Cold. Accumulating on ground. Melting slowly. Resembled snow, but impossible. Fiji elevation maximum 1,300 meters. Not high enough for snow. Temperature too warm. Ocean surroundings, moderate climate. Snow physically impossible. More reports. Multiple villages. Same phenomenon. White precipitation. Cold. Accumulating. Residents touching it. Cold to touch. Melting in hand. Behaving like snow. Looking like snow. But couldn't be snow. Meteorologically impossible. Fiji weather records go back 150 years. No snow ever. Not once. Never recorded. Never possible. Meteorologists investigated. Samoa Weather Service. Nadi Weather Station. Atmospheric conditions checked. Temperature at ground level, 78 Fahrenheit. Too warm for snow. Upper atmosphere, checked. No cold front. No unusual pressure system. No conditions supporting snow formation. Yet reports continued. Multiple witnesses, multiple locations, all describing same thing: snow. Photography evidence. Villagers photographed white substance, covering vegetation, accumulating on surfaces. Visual appearance consistent with snow. Fiji Meteorological Service examined photos, consulted international experts. Photos showed snow-like substance. But Fiji doesn't get snow. Cannot get snow. Tropical climate. Ocean moderation. Physically impossible. Sample collection attempted. By time scientists arrived, most had melted, some samples preserved. Laboratory analysis. Chemical composition, frozen water, ice crystals, structure consistent with snow. Not hail, not sleet, not volcanic ash, not chemical precipitate. Snow, real snow. In Fiji, on Christmas Day, where snow is impossible. Explanation attempts began. Volcanic activity, but no volcanic eruption occurred. Chemical release, but no industrial activity in highlands. Aircraft discharge, but no flights over area. Atmospheric anomaly, but no supporting meteorological data. Hoax, but multiple villages, multiple witnesses, physical samples, not coordinated deception. Geographic anomaly considered. Nausori Highlands elevation, 1,300 meters, higher than rest of Fiji, but still tropical elevation, still too warm, still ocean-influenced climate. Scientists calculated temperature at that elevation Christmas Day, 68 Fahrenheit, still well above freezing, still impossible for snow formation. Religious significance discussed. Christmas Day, Christian holiday, biblical snow in Holy Land, rare special event. Christmas snow considered blessing many cultures. Fiji, predominantly Christian nation. Christmas, most important holiday. Snow appearing Christmas Day. Symbolic significance. Some called it divine sign. Christmas miracle. God blessing Fiji Christmas. Scientific community struggled. Dr. Andrew Carson, tropical climatologist, studied case extensively. His conclusion: based on all atmospheric data, snow formation was impossible. Yet physical evidence confirms frozen precipitation occurred. We have no adequate explanation. Atmospheric conditions didn't support it. Climate models don't predict it. Historical records show it never happened before. But it happened. Duration: approximately 2 hours. 10 a.m. to noon. Christmas morning. Peak gift opening time. Peak church attendance time. Maximum witnesses. Multiple villages. Estimated 300 plus direct witnesses. Photographs from dozens of sources. Samples from multiple locations. All confirming snow in Fiji. Christmas Day, impossible snow. Follow-up research. Climate scientists reviewed. Examined all historical data. Checked for similar events. Found none. Tropical snow requires specific impossible conditions. Ground temperature near freezing. Atmospheric moisture. Cold upper atmosphere. Unique pressure system. Christmas Day, Fiji had none. Yet snow fell. Theories proposed. Microclimate anomaly, but too widespread. Atmospheric river, but no supporting evidence. Quantum meteorological fluctuation. But that's not real science. Unknown weather phenomenon, but that's admitting ignorance. Divine intervention, but that's not scientific explanation. Final conclusion: unexplained, real, documented, impossible, but happened. Fiji villagers remember it. Christmas snow, once in history, once in lifetime. Children played in it. Adults photographed it. Churches proclaimed it miracle. Scientists filed it as unexplained. Snow in Fiji, Christmas Day, 2011. Impossible. Real, unexplained. Miracle number 8. The Lights of Fatima Christmas. Portugal. Fatima. December 24th, 1947. Site of famous 1917 Marian apparitions. 30 years later. Christmas Eve. Thousands gathered. Evening Mass. Celebrating Christmas. Then sky began glowing. Unexplained lights, multiple colors, moving patterns. Christmas Eve miracle. First noticed during Mass. 8 p.m. Priest celebrating. Congregation praying. Someone looked up. Through church windows. Sky glowing. Colors. Green, blue, gold. Not aurora. Wrong latitude. Wrong appearance. Not lightning. No storm. Not searchlights. Wrong patterns. Unknown lights. Sky dancing with color. Mass paused. People exited church. Looking at sky. Colors swirling. Patterns forming. Some described crosses. Some stars. Some abstract beauty. Thousands watching. All seeing same thing. Documented by multiple sources. Photographs attempted. 1947 cameras struggled with night sky. Some images captured color, proved something visible. The lights lasted 90 minutes, moving, changing, colors shifting, green to blue, blue to gold, gold to white, patterns forming and dissolving. No sound, just visual. Sky illuminated. Christmas Eve. Fatima. Site of previous miracles. New inexplicable phenomenon. Thousands witnessing. All describing same lights, same patterns, same colors. Meteorological investigation. Portuguese weather service examined conditions. No atmospheric phenomena explained it. No aurora borealis that far south. No weather patterns supporting light display. Clear sky. No clouds. No precipitation. No electrical storm activity. No explanation from meteorology. Astronomical investigation. No meteor shower. No comets. No unusual planetary alignment. No astronomical event scheduled or predicted. Clear night sky. Stars visible. Plus unusual colored lights. Not astronomical. Not meteorological. Unexplained. Military investigation. NATO concerned. Cold War era. Unknown aerial phenomena. Portuguese military investigated. No aircraft. No missiles. No flares. No exercises. No explanation from military perspective. Radar showed nothing. Visual phenomenon. Nothing detected by instruments, yet thousands saw it. Photographic evidence complicated. 1947 technology limited. Night photography especially difficult. Some images captured color. Showed unusual glow, not definitive, but supporting witness testimony. Something visible, something photographable, something real, just unexplained. Religious interpretation immediate. Fatima, already sacred site. Our Lady of Fatima apparitions, 1917, 30 years later. Christmas Eve. Lights appearing. Many called it Marian sign. Christmas blessing. Divine approval of Fatima devotion. Miracle confirming faith. Religious significance obvious to believers. Catholic Church investigated. Typical process for claimed miracles. Interviewed witnesses, examined evidence, consulted scientists. Conclusion: genuinely unexplained phenomenon. Multiple credible witnesses. Physical evidence of light. No natural explanation found. Church declared it phenomenon of unexplained origin. Not officially miracle, but acknowledged as inexplicable. Scientific explanations attempted decades later. Bioluminescent atmospheric phenomenon, but no mechanism known. Collective hallucination, but photographs exist. Misidentified aircraft, but no aircraft records. Temperature inversion creating mirage, but wrong atmospheric conditions. Ball lightning, but wrong appearance and duration. Ionospheric plasma, but no supporting data. Dr. Manuel Santos, Portuguese atmospheric physicist, studied case 1980s. Reviewed all evidence. His conclusion: something illuminated Fatima sky Christmas Eve, 1947. Thousands witnessed it. Some photographed it. Weather conditions didn't support known light phenomena. Astronomical events ruled out. Military operations ruled out. We have documented unexplained event. Science cannot currently explain it. The timing matters. Christmas Eve. Sacred site. Thousands gathered for religious celebration. Lights appearing during observation. Maximum witnesses. Maximum documentation. Maximum religious context. Coincidence or design? Science doesn't answer that. Just confirms. Unexplained lights. Christmas Eve. Fatima. Real. Witnessed. Documented. Unexplainable. Portugal remembers. Older generation. Those present, 1947. Still testify to lights, still describe colors, still marvel at impossibility, still call it Christmas miracle. Scientists still call it unexplained. Both correct. Miracle and mystery, same event, different interpretations, same inability to explain. Miracle number 9. The rescue dog who found lost child. Montana. December 23, 2015. 6-year-old Emma Richardson wandered from family cabin, playing outside, parents preparing Christmas. Noticed Emma missing 5 p.m. Already dark, temperature dropping, 20 degrees Fahrenheit, falling fast. Search began immediately. Family searched, called neighbors. Local volunteers arrived, sheriff's department notified, search and rescue deployed. Montana winter, child outside, every hour critical, temperature reaching 0, child wearing light jacket, not winter survival gear. Search teams expanded radius. Hour 1, hour 2, no sign. Search dogs deployed. 2 trained rescue dogs, German shepherds, experienced handlers. Dogs searched. No trail, no scent. Snow beginning. Covering potential tracks. Search area vast. Forest, mountain terrain. Night search difficult. Dangerous for searchers. Teams continued. Hour 3, hour 4. Still nothing. Family desperate. Radio appeals. More volunteers. Thermal imaging tried. Nothing detected. Child too small. Body temperature too low. Forest too dense. Hope fading. Hypothermia certain after few hours. Emma wearing inadequate clothing, 6 years old, small body mass. Cold overwhelming her quickly. Hour 5. Hour 6. Search teams fear worst. Then stranger appeared. Man with dog. Not rescue team, not official volunteer. Just appeared at command post. Said his dog wanted to help. Dog, mixed breed. Not trained rescue dog. Man, Tom Mitchell, local rancher. Heard radio appeal. Brought dog, named Scout. No credentials. Just wanting to help. Search coordinator initially refused. Untrained dog. Liability. Interfering with professional search. Tom persisted. Scout pulling toward forest. Acting unusual. Insistent. Coordinator relented. Desperate. 7 hours. Emma not surviving. Try anything. Tom and Scout entered forest. Search teams followed. Doubtful. Not expecting results. Scout ran. Specific direction. Not searching. Running. Like knowing. Tom followed. Calling Scout. Dog wouldn't stop. Search teams following. Running through snow. Into dense forest. Direction no search team covered. Scout barking. Running. 0 hesitation. Mile into forest. Mile and half. Scout stopped. Barked. Specific location. Emma found. Unconscious. Curled under fallen log. Partially sheltered. Scout standing over her. Licking her face. Emma unresponsive. Body temperature 79 degrees. Severe hypothermia. But alive. Search. Teams called medical. Helicopter evacuated Emma. Hospital Kalispell. Treatment began. Emma survived. Full recovery, no permanent damage. Found just in time. Medical analysis. Emma shouldn't have survived. 7 hours, 0 degrees, light clothing, 6-year-old body, hypothermia death expected after 3 hours. She lasted 7, found alive, recovering. Doctors called it miracle. No medical explanation for survival that long. Core temperature should have dropped fatally. Didn't. The dog behavior. That's separate impossibility. Scout untrained rescue dog, never tracked before, no search experience, yet ran directly to Emma. Mile and half, dense forest, specific location, no trail, snow covering scent. Scout couldn't have tracked her, yet found her, immediately, directly, no searching, just knowing. Animal behavior experts examine Scout. No special abilities detected, normal dog. No unusual sensory capabilities, not trained, not experienced. Just dog who knew. Experts baffled. Dogs sometimes track family members. Familiar scent. But Scout never met Emma. No scent connection, no explanation for knowing where she was. Tom Mitchell says Scout acted unusual all evening. Restless, whining, staring at door. Before radio appeal. Before Tom knew Emma missing. Scout agitated, insistent. Something wrong. Tom finally brought Scout to command post. Not knowing why. Scout knowing, pulling him there, then finding Emma. Tom calls it Christmas miracle. Scout sent to save Emma. Christmas Eve. Emma in hospital, recovering, family grateful. Scout visited. Emma hugged him, called him angel dog, Scout tail wagging, normal dog who did impossible thing, found lost child, untrained, unconnected, just knew, and saved her life. Research followed. Animal cognition specialists studied case. No explanation. Dogs track scent. Scout had no scent access. Dogs bond with owners. Emma, not Scout's owner. Never met before. Dogs sometimes sense distress, but over mile away, through forest, specific location, no mechanism known. Behavior unexplainable. Dr. Sarah Chen, Animal Cognition, University of Montana. Studied Scout extensively. Tested sensory abilities, normal. Tested learning, normal. Tested tracking, untrained. No explanation for finding Emma. Dr. Chen's conclusion. Scout demonstrated ability beyond current understanding of canine cognition. Either dogs possess unknown sensory capacity, or this represents phenomenon outside known biology. It's unexplained. Emma and Scout bonded. Family adopted Scout from Tom. Scout became Emma's dog. Christmas present. Best present ever. Dog who saved her life. Emma's Christmas miracle. Family's Christmas miracle. Community's Christmas miracle. Science's unexplained phenomenon. Scout's unexplainable navigation. Montana December. Child survived impossible cold. Dog found her impossibly. Christmas miracle. Both aspects unexplainable. Both real. Both documented. Both defying science. Together, complete impossible story. That happened. Christmas 2015. Miracle number 10. The simultaneous remission. December 24, 2007. 3 children, 3 hospitals, 3 countries. Never connected. All diagnosed same rare cancer. Neuroblastoma, stage 4. High risk. Poor prognosis. All undergoing treatment. All scheduled Christmas Eve scans. 3 hospitals. 3 continents. 3 simultaneous medical impossibilities. Child 1, Michael Chen. Toronto, Canada. 7 years old. Diagnosed 2006. Stage 4 neuroblastoma. Aggressive treatment. Chemotherapy, radiation, stem cell transplant, marginal response. December 2007 scan scheduled. Christmas Eve. Expecting continued disease, maybe progression, not expecting good news. Child 2, Sofia Rodriguez. Madrid, Spain, 6 years old. Diagnosed 2006. Same cancer, same stage, similar treatment, minimal response. December scan. Christmas Eve timing. Parents dreading results. Expecting worst. Preparing for bad news. Christmas ruined. But scan necessary. Child 3. Aidan O'Brien. Perth, Australia. 8 years old. Diagnosed 2006. Neuroblastoma stage 4. Treatment protocols similar. Limited success. December scan due. Scheduled Christmas Eve. Australian time zones ahead. Scan performed first chronologically, then Sophia, then Michael, all Christmas Eve. Different times, same day. Aidan's scan. Results shocking. No cancer detected. Complete remission. Oncologists rechecked, rescanned, confirmed. Cancer gone. Completely, not reduced. Gone. Stage 4 neuroblastoma doesn't just disappear, doesn't achieve spontaneous complete remission. Virtually unheard of. Medical miracle. Aidan's family ecstatic. Christmas miracle. Literally Christmas Eve. Sophia's scan. Hours later. Madrid time. Same results. No cancer. Complete remission. Oncologist stunned. Stage 4 neuroblastoma. Gone. Completely. Impossible, yet proven. Scan clear. Further testing confirmed. Cancer disappeared. Sophia's family called it Christmas miracle. Doctors called it medical impossibility. Both right. Christmas Eve. Complete remission. Michael's scan. Hours later still. Toronto time. Third child. Same impossible results. Cancer gone. Complete remission. Oncologists gathering, discussing. 3 stage 4 neuroblastoma patients. Same diagnosis time, similar treatments. Simultaneously achieving complete remission. Same day. Christmas Eve. Statistically impossible, yet happening. Medical communication followed. Oncology community small. Pediatric neuroblastoma specialists communicate. Toronto oncologist mentioned Michael's case. Colleague mentioned hearing about Sophia. Third colleague mentioned Aiden. 3 cases. Same cancer. Same stage. Same day. Same impossible remission. Same Christmas Eve. Pattern impossible to ignore. Research collaboration began. 3 hospitals shared data. Medical histories compared. Treatments similar but not identical. Different chemotherapy protocols. Different institutions. Different continents. No connection between patients. Families never communicated. Children never met. Yet same outcome, same impossible outcome, same day. Statistical analysis. Dr. Jennifer Walsh, pediatric oncologist. Calculated probability. Stage 4 neuroblastoma, spontaneous complete remission, less than 1%. 3 cases simultaneously, 1 in million. 3 cases same day, incalculable. Add Christmas timing, astronomical. Yet it occurred. Documented. 3 hospitals. 3 independent medical teams. All confirming impossible simultaneous remission. Long-term follow-up. 10 years later, 2017. All 3 children cancer-free. Michael, Sophia, Aiden. Complete remissions held. No recurrence. Normal lives. Healthy, thriving. Permanent remissions. Not temporary. Not partial. Complete. Lasting. Impossible remissions that stayed. Medical literature now includes case. Published 2009. Journal of Pediatric Oncology. Title: Simultaneous Spontaneous Remission in Stage 4 Neuroblastoma, 3 cases. Conclusion: No medical explanation exists. Treatment protocols insufficient to explain complete remission. Spontaneous remission coincidence probability too low. Timing correlation unexplained. Cases represent medical impossibility that occurred. Religious families attributed to Christmas. Prayer, faith, divine intervention, Christmas Eve timing divine sign, Christmas miracle. Medical professionals couldn't dispute, couldn't explain alternatively. Science had no framework, no mechanism, no theory, just documentation. 3 impossible remissions. 1 day, Christmas Eve, real. The families connected later. Michael, Sophia, Aiden, social media, found each other, realized shared story, shared date, shared miracle, met 2012, all 5 years cancer-free. Called themselves Christmas Miracle Kids. Still connected, still cancer-free, still unexplained. Science continues studying. How did cancer disappear? Why simultaneously? Why Christmas Eve? No answers. Theories include coordinated immune response triggered by unknown factor. But what factor? Spontaneous genetic correction. But why simultaneous? Quantum biological entanglement. But that's speculation, not science. Divine intervention. But that's not scientific explanation. Conclusion: unexplained. Medical miracle. Christmas miracle. Unknown mechanism. Real outcome.